Welcome to the State of Survival Ocean Shelter. The safe.
What's up, Lucas? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Hopefully your day's going well. Better than my day went in DayZ. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great, man. I wish you the best of luck because that don't sound fun at all. But you got it, bro. It gives me the creeps thinking about it. The chills, bro. We're all set up. I had to start the live and slam it real quick because some of the credentials on the live were wrong, so people might be a little late. Um, we're gonna try and wait as long as we can, but I think I'm about ready to start hopping in. I always forget something. We post this in Discord real quick. Newcastle, welcome in. All right, Lucas, good luck, man. Let us know how you're feeling when you get through. Maradi, welcome in. All right, guys, today I'm going to get started pretty quick. Today we are going to go back on Livonia. And I do have an update about what happened last night, and it is crazy. But I'm gonna wait for a little bit for more people to get in, so I don't have to keep explaining it over and over again. But it was absolutely insane, absolutely insane. Jayzon, welcome in. Jayzon Maradi, Lucas just left. He's Lucas is gonna go get his wisdom teeth out or talk about it at least. I put the stream back in 1440p for us today, and I adjusted some stuff with my internet. So hopefully this works out better for us today. You guys just keep me updated. So I lowered the strain in terms of bitrate, and then I upped the quality back up to 1440p. So hopefully that lagging that you guys were seeing before is not gonna happen anymore. That random lagging, I think Maradi and some other people were saying on Chinaris when we were hunting the heli. And then I adjusted some stuff with the internet, so maybe we'll actually be able to get a good play session in today. Across a few servers, we might bounce around. But what we're mainly going to be doing is recovering from yesterday. All right, let's jump in game. Let's see what time it is. Okay, it's not bad. Hopefully everybody's day is going well. I'm sorry I'm a little late today, man. I've been staying up way too late and struggling to get stuff done in the morning before streams. Just the past couple streams though. I spend one night up too late editing or doing whatever, and it messes up my sleep schedule so much. All right. So I'm gonna quickly update you guys on what happened yesterday. So as I promised yesterday, we were gonna get the car. We didn't get the car. Why is it so far behind? We didn't get the car that I said we were gonna get, but we got a Humvee. We got a Humvee yesterday, man. I came up on a stash. Should be good now. Nice. We came up on a stash, a fat stash. We got a Humvee, and I shot. There was a guy coming up to the stash. I shot the guy with the MP5, and it was lagging a lot for me yesterday, and I ended up dropping him. But the first time I hit him, he didn't go down. So the second time I hit him, I sprayed him with 2 volleys, and I think I hit all my shots, but it just lagged a bit. I was down to red health, got all the stuff in the stash, drove the Humvee away, and was hiding, waiting on a teammate to get on for the night. And he was going to take over. I was going to get off because I was exhausted. And then he didn't get on till really, really late. So a solo came up to the Humvee, and then a duo, and I had loads of loot. A solo came up. He waited me out for about 10 minutes while I was healing up, and then he finally got tired, came back to Humvee, killed him, and then the trio came up, and I grenaded him, and I knocked one out, and I knocked another one out. But then the second guy knocked out, he was just standing there frozen, with blood going everywhere, just lagging really bad. And then it started stuttering. I didn't know what was happening for a few seconds, and then I died. So unfortunately, we died to lag, and they stole the Humvee. My teammate got on yesterday, and they took our Humvee, and they got up out of there. So I was able to stash some of the stuff. My teammate has it now. Now all we got to do is get back to the Humvee, see if the Humvee is there, and I mean we got to get back to the Olga, see if the Olga is there, and we have to get re-geared, because I just was so tired. I just didn't re-gear myself last night. Here's a stash that I found. I found this stash a while ago, but this is the base that I was gonna raid, and we're gonna look at it now. I think it's raided though, unfortunately. We're actually gonna use this stash for ourselves. I had to switch to our computer account. Nice. I figured you were switching. I knew. Let me set something up real quick. Give me a brief second, guys. This base is right up here. We're about to go look at it. Um, just gotta make sure we're all set up on our recording. what's today's date? 7, 8. Triple team, quadruple team. I end up facing 5 guys yesterday and was able to take out 4. I took out 4 guys, but the last guy lagged and then I died to the 5th guy. I promise you, if it wasn't for lag, man, we would have had such the best, like such a good run. It would have been such an amazing run. I would have been up a Humvee, 3 stashes, um, low more gear than I had a backpack in my hand full and a backpack. We would have been so set, so set. I screwed it up though. But yeah, all this is gonna be in a video. So if you guys are worried about how bad I explained it, or you want to see it for yourself, it'll be in a video really soon. All right, we're all good to go. Let's get out of here. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. And you know it's crazy? We spent all of that time, right? All of that time running around yesterday looking for car parts on Mosin. And then we get back and this has been rated and built back. Or no, it was like this. I think it was like this. This is the one I was going to build the shelter and jump over. This would be easier with a teammate, though. And it looks like that's the only wall. And once we get up, we won't be able to get out. Maybe we'll be able to get out. Drop on that lip. Let's try and get in there. I think we have enough stuff to build something. We have a knife. There we got a knife. So what we need to do to get into this base is try and move around a bit so all the loot doesn't stack up on us. This is a cool little stash, but I think the mistake they made was making this stash so close to a POI. Like, Livonia has some great stash opportunities, and I'm pretty sure there's tons of stashes out here. But you just can't make a stash like that close. You can't pack this for whatever reason, man. Oh, there we go. All right, we got this, and we'll have to take the time to drag all of it. Actually, what we can do is we'll just carry a crate once. We don't have any space. $10, $20, $30, $40. Okay, that stack is 45. So when we get in here, I think I'm gonna have to take something to jump out. But it looks like if anybody remembers the raid we did on the castle, the last castle raid I did on in the video, I was able to jump down on top of the ledge to the wall and prone out. So I'm hoping we can do that. If not, we're gonna have to throw stuff out and run back, which is gonna be pretty lame. Chlorine tablets right there. I don't expect nothing to be in here, but if there is, I'll be happy. And if there's not, at least we'll probably get like, I don't know, ammo or something. And we'll know what's in here. I wish we had a. We'll probably actually go look for a hatchet. That's what we'll do. We have to go look for a hatchet. So I'll hide this crate. I say hide it. I'm gonna just place it over here somewhere. We got a saw. Yeah, I need a hatchet. A hatchet, a crowbar. There's a big industrial really close. We'll go loot it. Take it. I think I heard something. You know, when I was fighting those guys, I kept thinking I was hearing stuff, and I was. Okay. Let's go. If we want to properly loot cycle, we gotta take these pants as well. Wherever I dropped them. Okay, the sun sets in the west. And if I think right, we gotta go this way. Should actually see the industrial. I think it's northwest. Pretty sure. Ooh. I don't see no zombies, but we're most definitely gonna grab that. Just open up my map, please. There's the place we're going right there. Okay, there's that place. There's the castle. Call that the store. There's a lot of freshy killers on this map. Always. Oh man, we gotta stick on the back wall. if I built a 1x1 in the woods and I built walls all the way around it. Is this a dirt road? Okay. I would have to build one in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to do 8 1x1s. Just to surround it. Let's just take all ammo. We don't have nothing to shoot. A digging tool would be good. Rifle wrap. Great. They're just damaged. I'll take those. This heli was so bad. Get up. Okay. I was hoping to get out of here before these wolves came. These wolves are tricky. I think I can do this though. Alright. Closest thing. Oh, that's a far run. We might not make this one. Oh, where's the mag? No. It's going great right now. Fantastic. Peak DayZ. Okay, he missed. Oh, shit. Let's go. I didn't even see this. I don't want to use my ammo because this is the only ammo I have. Come on. Alright, we made it. Jeez. Loco, welcome in. Okay, use that for now. One array. You're gonna die. We gotta make some sacrifices. What is this? Just damaged. Um, that looks good. All right, if we find multivitamins, we can eat this. Not, oh well. At least we tried. Trusty thing saved my life. The indoor shots weren't so loud, so hopefully we get away with it. We might not, though. This side of the map has so much activity, it's insane. I ran into 5 guys yesterday, and that was just unbelievable. What's my plan today? Yomi, welcome in, man. So I explained the story. You'll have to scroll back to hear the story. It's pretty long. But long story short, yesterday I didn't get the car, but I got the Humvee. And I got a Humvee. I ran up on a guy, got a Humvee, got down to red, fought like 4 other guys at the Humvee, and the second to last guy lagged really bad. And man, you guys have seen the video. It was just so disappointing. But I had tons of loot, like way more loot than I ever could imagine having. And a Humvee, so much stuff. So I lost all that. Now I have to go. Now I'm gonna raid this base right here in this castle. If it's a base. And once we get in there, we just need something to hatch it out, but we have everything to get in. Once we get in there, then I'm going to take whatever I get from inside here, and we're gonna go see if that Olga is still active. If not, we're just gonna loot up and gear up, and raid that base probably. Probably just end up raiding that base, just out of pure saltiness. But you guys know, like I say, that's the plan, and then the plans change. You never really know what's gonna happen today. But that is the goal. I think I know where a fat stash is. I'm pretty sure I can find it again. Yeah, we found somebody's like military tent. They had like a military tent, a Humvee, and a regular tent. And it was just in the woods. We just bumped into it, getting ready to leave, and this guy rolls up. He just rose up, just strolling back to his little camp that he set up. And I was leaving everything intact. I was just gonna take the Hummer and some stuff I needed, loaded it up. I was actually taking a lot of stuff, but I didn't clean him out. And I still didn't clean him out even after he got there. So much gear though. But you know what? The guys that I bumped into at the Humvee had to be the guys that own that base, because they had like press vests and stuff, and they're running up the side of the map. Like you don't go to that side of the map to get gear. Like nobody goes to Dolnik to get gear. No, I'm gonna find gloves before I go up here. All I need is a hatchet, a crowbar, or axe, anything. Anything to bust down them walls. Really low on ammo too, so really low on ammo. There's water close to here. We can go get after we find this tool. Sometimes, you know what annoys me about DayZ? Sometimes you just run into things. Like, this hammer won't do it. I wish it would. Sometimes you just run into stuff. You're like, oh, this will be useful when you pick it up. And when you're looking for it, I swear, it's like the spirit of DayZ. The DayZ devs are just walking in front of you and taking all the stuff away that you want to find. It's ridiculous. It's over there. Shirt. That's our gloves. So we drop the silos. Bloody hands. Yeah, I know. I want to make sure I speed things up. I don't want to take forever looting like yesterday. I felt like we looted the whole stream yesterday, and then as soon as I ended stream, I ran into like 17 gear players, a Humvee. It's also the timing though. We had to play the server when it was lower pop because of the time and because of lag yesterday. Let's actually make another pair of gloves because we'll need it. About to do lots of sliding. I hear like a fire or something. If there's a base here, I hear a fire, like some, whoa. I hear like crackling like a fire. Is that it? I really want whatever's up here. Man. We'll get a bird's eye view and look around though. I can't tell you guys how disappointed I am. I don't know if you can hear it, but I most definitely was very disappointed yesterday. I was so patient, just waiting, healing up, waiting, fighting. I knocked the guy. He tried to steal the Humvee. I knocked him out. I was like, man, I was so sad. So sad. And our reward for all of our climbing is a tire repair kit. DayZ starting off great today. When I used to help new players, I would train new players on the adventure server, and they would always hit me up like, I climbed to the top of a ladder and I fell off, and I don't know where to go back to get my stuff. And they would tell me all the time, and I would continuously tell people, like, I was like, when you go to the top of a ladder, you're pressing W, and when you're looking backwards, you're gonna press W and go backwards. Like, you're gonna eat yourself off the ladder. And they would do it over and over and over again and ask me to help them find their stuff. And I'm like, man. These have more storage? 20? No, they don't. Okay, some extra gloves, but it's just damage. And we got this. We got 357 for it. Hey! How did he... Hold on. What are we doing here? Forgot what I left in there. See that right there is one thing about this game that has not changed. It still really pisses me off. And also when they're like looking this way and then they turn around and they hit you when they're not even looking at you. Okay, we're gonna be bad off soon. We better go get water. Can't remember if I checked this one. Really should put those glasses on. The sun is killer. This is better. Shovel, hammer. What is that? Blowtorch. There's only 2 on this side. I don't see what's on this other one. Well, I don't think what we need is up there. We should check the roof over here. There is something. No, it's not. Okay. Fresh out of luck. Not fresh out, but we're out of luck in the areas we check. Is that rags? Yeah, somebody's been here as well. I think this is our last building, and then we'll check the guard shack and go. You know what? We're blinking on water. We're not even yellow on food. And we know where our water's gonna come from. I'm gonna leave that. Looted this. Looted that. Let's go. I played some Livonia earlier. I saw some guy building their base. Yo, watched them run into their base, loot room. They were logged out inside. Nice. Keys, mag. Got space now. Should have taken that alcohol, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Okay. That was the luckiest zombie kill ever. Alright, let's go over here and get some water. Yeah. They had to go eat dinner and you took advantage of that. That's funny. It doesn't really matter why you have to go off, DayZ. Sometimes you just have to go off, and people will be there. I made a base, and somebody raided it within 24 hours. I made a base 2 days ago, and somebody raided it yesterday morning. So let's say Monday. I made a base Sunday night, and Monday morning it got raided. So whatever. Huge. For sure. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, let's load this. Let's be smart. We'll leave that in the bush. That doesn't matter. I was gonna wash my hands, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna see how long it takes us to throw up. That's 4 sips. We'll count them. Ten. Eco rate. 12. We should get the full symbol in the next few sips. Okay, that was 21 sips till the full symbol. We might not throw up, but I'll see how much it takes. Is it worth playing solo building a base? Probably not. You should probably stash. I lost count already, so well. We're at like 25 right here. If you build a solo base, just know that you're fighting against all of the odds. Every single odd. There's less of you to loot. There's less hands to loot. There's less hands to build. There's less eyes to watch the base. There's less people to defend. There's less people to protect. You know, like you're just against all odds. Now, if you do build a base, I wouldn't build a base and put all your chips in that base. You know. Okay, we're at about like 15 sips over full from a completely empty stomach. 16, I would say about 17. 18. We'll go for 20. No, okay. I would say about 18 sips from empty stomach, about. So I'd say a safe distance is 15. But yeah, if I was making a solo base, I would build a solo base, and I wouldn't put all my chips in there. I'll build a solo base and then make another solo base somewhere else. Like I'll build in this house and like 6 kilometers away, you know, on my way to the south, I'll build another base, make a few stashes, you know, live with the intention of losing the stuff. Now, when you have multiple people and you have people to help you gather materials and you can build like 7 gates, you know, I've built a 7-gate base solo, but it took forever. So I don't really know if it's worth it. Most people don't have that type of time or patience to sit there and loot for 2 weeks, you know, and raid for 2 weeks and get loot. This is gonna jam. 2 shots in a Mosin. Let's just grab the food while we can. This one. And I don't mean to be discouraging when I say that. I really don't mean to be discouraging. I just want to be like completely clear. Like it takes a lot to be a solo, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It takes a whole lot. Sometimes more trouble than it's worth. Because in an hour, in like 30 minutes, right, you can have like spawn in, right, 30 minutes of gameplay, you can easily have enough to make a stash. All you need is a knife and a rope. You can make a stash in 30 minutes in DayZ. And it may take you a week to build a week, like an entire week, maybe 3 or 4 days, continuous days of gameplay to build a base. Why would you build a base when you can make, and why would you build a base in 3 or 4 days when you can build 10 stashes in 1 day? You know, nobody's going to find all 10 of your stashes if you get a stash in them. A base on official recently in a single entrance woodshed, 2 gates, to see how long it takes to get rated. It depends on the server, and especially on official, man. It's gonna be tough. I think you've got to layer it to 5. You could get lucky though. Let's see how long it lasts. The thing about here's another hatchet. Let's go. The thing about bases in DayZ is when gear players are running around, most gear players have enough stuff to blow down a single wall just what they're carrying in their inventory. So if I'm running with if I'm running with 2 guys, right, and we all have enough to blow down one wall, we can blow down a 3 gate base, and they will do it. That's what we used to do. We just run around with enough gear to at least blow down 1 gate, and we would raid 2 or 3 gate bases just on the fly. Like as we seen them, we would raid them, no questions. So I don't think I will rely on it. Don't put your favorite VSD in there, you know. Sorry I'm late. What are we up to today? We're going to raid the castle. That's our first mission for today. To raid this castle. We'll see if that works. Wash our hands finally. When you bury a backpack, does it even disappear? What do you mean? The lump of dirt doesn't disappear. You just have to hide that. You have to hide it in a bush or something. Don't do it too close to your base if you're doing that, though, because that's where players will look. The backpack will be there for 14 days, so I would set a reminder if you use iSurvive. I would set a marker on your stash and then mark how many days left it has, updated every few days, so you don't forget. Because that's the biggest thing. Buried stashes and shelters and stuff last 14 days, and it sucks. Because you'll lose a lot of them. Above ground stashes are the way to go if you're going to forget about it. It's just hard to hide them really well. Because they last like 45 days, so you don't have to worry about it. They're basically there forever. 3 months is a long time. Or not 3 months, a month and a half is a long time. Let's see if that food cooks. Hopefully it doesn't burn. Yeah, burn. Man, so it does cook. Oh well. Now we know. 1 bark will even cook in the fireplace. Honestly, don't think we'll find a pioneer, but we might. And I'll be salty, so I'm leaving this mag. Here's the rain. and ignite this and maybe get a little bit of a buff. Do we need this? Yeah, this is badly damaged. Got a little heat buff. Maybe they eat something. We actually don't need this. We got a hatchet on this. Nice, just in time for the break. Nice. Nice, you're gonna start stashing. That's good. Stashing is the best. Base building is fun, but it's a lot of risk in base building. Unless you're gonna make like 10, 12 gates to vault. It's a lot of risk, and even 10, 12 gates to vault. Sometimes you still get smashed out. Best stash on official is a bear on a tree. Yeah. On official for sure. Bear on the tree. I think the best stash is probably like for all servers. Have you ever been online rated? Yeah. There's a lot of online rating. There's a lot of offline rating too, but a lot of online rating. I think the best stash will probably be the one that. The best stash is a lot of stashes, to say the least. I do like stashes in plain sight. How long have you been running? Hopefully I'm not too late. No, I think we've just been up for an hour now. Coming, freshies. Somebody tried to tell me that dried steak gives you more calories and no hydration. Put down a tree and put a barrel on the tree. For the server restart, yeah. If you can time the server restarts, it's really easy to do stuff like that. I don't know why, but I don't like doing stuff. I don't like doing stuff on servers that I can't do on all servers, right? So like if I don't like the barrel on the tree thing since I can't do it everywhere. I don't like to rely on it. That's just me. Do I have a rope? Make us a backpack so we can hopefully carry these sticks. We really don't. Actually, we don't need to do that. We only need a couple sticks. say that as I'm loot cycling, knowing that I can't do that on every server too. Most servers don't care about loot cycling. They frown upon it, but they don't really care about it. Okay, got 1, 2. We need 2 more long sticks and I think we need 1 stack of short sticks. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. We need 2 stacks of short sticks. Yeah, that's the thing too. You do have to play enough to defend the base. Or you know what a good strat is though? If you know somebody that is in a complete different time zone from you, I'll do that. If you know somebody's in a different time zone from you, you just team up with them. Y'all get on one time together, build the base, and then the next few times they get on, during their time, you get on. So basically, you guys won't be able to play together. But you guys won't be able to play together. See how close this is. We might have some trouble getting up here. Maybe. But then I'm sorry for stopping I always do that. Stop what I'm saying. You guys won't be able to play together, but they'll be on at night, and you'll be on during the day, or whatever the case is, and then you guys will be able to defend the base in shifts. And it sounds like a lot to do for a video game, but that's how you defend a base if you don't have a big team. Okay, we might have did something really bad here. We'll see. I think we'll be okay. This might be really bad. We should have put it the other way, actually, and we will put it the other way. Because that's no bueno the way I had it. So if we put it this way, when we build it, we can hopefully use the ledge. Hopefully. That's good. We got our hatchet on us. We might need to bring one more thing up here to jump over. We probably actually will have to. Let's see something. Let me think about this real quick. Maybe proning. Okay. I do have a dilemma right now. I know there's a way to get. I know there's a way to prone up here. All right. Now we're up. Now we got to shoot this gap, which is gonna be a pain. Because if we fall in here, we might as well call ourselves dead. I'm gonna leave this out here because I want something to come back to. And we'll leave some food. And we gotta take the hatchet. We'll leave 308. This ammo. 22. And a knife. I don't think we're getting over this. Should we take it down and place it closer? Yeah, I think we have to take it down and place it closer. Where's the longest you had a base? Fairly popular server. Longest I've had a base was... I had a base for the whole wipe. And I don't remember exactly how long that was, but it's the whole wipe, so. It got... Actually, the base got raided once. It was in a shed, and it was 2 gates. It got raided once. I made a video about it. It was the video of the base that... when I jumped over the first set of apartments, not the second one, not the one with the team, but when I jumped over that first set of apartment. Planks, yeah, I can't do that. But this'll probably work, bro. Hopefully this will work. I know I'm slow on chat, guys. I'm trying to get this rated. Give me just a sec. So we need 1 more short stick and 10 more short sticks and 1 more long stick. I think we can carry short sticks down here. Your supervisor texts you, press you get in trouble. Don't get in trouble for the stream, bro. All right. Pop this bad boy open and see what's in here. That's it, right? Was I missing something? 4 and 50? No. It's not gonna let me build it because it's too close to the wall. Got it. All right, Freshies, I'll see you in a bit. I need this in my hand. Most definitely not gonna make that jump. It was not too far off though. So the shelters have a floor, an invisible floor to them. And so when you build a shelter on a lip, like on an uneven surface, there's a floor that you have to walk in. We can still get in that shelter. That's crazy. It's the way the shelters are made. I think it's kind of dumb. It's especially noticeable with Build Anywhere. This is gonna push me off the edge. Whoa, yeah, that's not good. Okay, we're still solid. Let's just try and crouch jump, see if it works. That's not that far of a drop. Jeez. Jesus, I cannot get in this thing. You gotta wonder when you're doing stuff like this, like what is it actually worth? Do you jump further with a gun in hand? Yeah, you do. Doesn't make a ton of sense. But you do. Vaulted me. I was worried about that. Let me think. I can feel my broken legs coming. It's so sad. That was pretty close. And you know, I bet you we can do that. Um, all right, let's think here. Let's go down and let's think about this before we get shot up there. Jason, was my health low? No. Oh, Matt. Make your make your fresh. Maybe boost from the stone wall. Yeah, make your fresh in the game. You're new in the game. That I bet you what I was saying really sounds discouraging, man. I'm sorry. That was the blunt truth. But if you're new in the game, 2 gates, bro. Enjoy your first base. Like enjoy some of your first bases. You're fine. It will get rated, but I know the feeling is probably good, and I don't mean to ruin that for you, man. Okay, this is where we were when we pwned up the side. What else do we have to use? No car parts around? Nah. You know if there's car parts around, we would have went to that. There's no car parts up here. We gotta make sure we don't ruin this hatchet either. It's badly. We can't mess around with the hatchet no more. Oh. Got it. Okay. We need to do this again. This might eat me off the side. Oh no. I can throw it in here. Okay, let's go. Dang, we lost it. Oh well. You're asking. There's a dry bag on the wall behind the stairs. On the wall. Behind the stairs inside? Is that what you're saying? Give me a break. It has to be a little more to the side. And we are about to be stuck. What is this invisible wall? There we go. Ran. Okay, let's just hatch it out now. I don't even care about. Hopefully we have enough to hatch it out. We should just do the upper wall. I have to see this bag. I hope I'm not that blind to miss a yellow dry bag. Yeah, I know how focused I get. Okay. Still badly. We can take some of these resources. Wow, look how many nails are in this wall. We could take some of those resources. Ooh. Just the green tin is worth it. Okay. Rotten meat. Let's see. What do we have to salvage here? Nothing really. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Just Mosin rounds. Let's go. Mosin rounds. Mosin rounds in itself is a W. The tent is a W. I'm taking the tent. We'll make a camp in the woods. Oh, another shelter. Let's go. Okay. This was so bad. This was so bad. Okay. Yeah, this is terrible. Terrible, my guy. This is so bad. Oh, man. Jeez. Man, this was bad. Well, we're the kings of the castle now. Yeah. Camo. Welcome in, man. You know, this is what I love doing best. This is what I love doing best. We are the king of the castle. All for nothing. All right. Let's get out of here. I mean, it's a win to me. This on Livonia, man, having this is crazy. Oh, wait, I didn't even see this. Okay, this is good. This is pretty good. We got a good little loadout. Okay. Compass as well. We don't have a backpack. That's the thing I really want right now. There's a backpack. I'll take this instead of a lockpick, just in case. We have 2 Yellow King helmets too. Yeah, he did. This is only to farm the loot from the castle. But we have a pristine medium green tent on Livonia. You guys know how powerful this is? With a camo net, this is gonna be amazing. This stash is gonna be crazy. Okay, let's actually take this stuff too. We can't take any planks, but I will take these nails. I'll just take 100 nails. Maybe I'll take this wire as well too. So you know the question is though, he could get out probably if I could jump on this. Whoa. Okay. If I can jump on this, he could probably get out. So he could probably jump on the wall and get out, but how did he get back in? This guy just lives in here and logs in and stores the castle loot? Or he dismantles this every time? I don't know. I don't really care. It is interesting. That is a lot of nails. Okay, a lot. I'll take all the nails. You can have all the planks. This, and we'll get rid of the evidence. We're gonna have a lot of evidence. Never mind. We have to dismantle the shelter. Solid. I'll use this as a little bit of cover from the right side while I eat this food. So. Oh, okay, we're done. At least I got in, yeah. John, welcome in. Camo said the mother of all rats. I didn't even read it correctly. The mother of all rats. I'll take the title. I'll take that title. This is some rat behavior for sure. So they can't raid in if there's a tent in the entrance. They have to break the tent, but the tent doesn't have that much durability. And you can also just pack the tent, so I would never put a tent in there to do that. A tent would be like, the only reason I would use the tent to block an entrance is if I was getting raided and they were getting through my gates and I just threw a tent down really quickly in the gate to add another layer of security so they had more to get into. I would never ever keep a tent in the way, like permanently. It doesn't deter you enough. If they're gonna blow through walls, they're gonna blow through walls, and a tent too, you know. No. We want that. I want that so bad. Why do I have to be stuck up here? Dismantling. That's an M4. In the makeshift shelter. That was an M4 and it sounded like bait. Okay. The reason why I do this is because I don't want them to know how I got in here. Maybe they'll keep making the same mistake, which is like this is kind of sad, but it's whatever. Maybe they won't notice with the sticks. I don't know. Who knows? Let's take that. Let's take that. Actually, let's take this. All right, let's get the heck out of here. It's time to go. There's a backpack upstairs in the makeshift shelter. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It's a green one, though. It's a light green one. That's the reason why I didn't take it. I don't like that backpack. I think we can eat this, right? I don't think we'll throw up. All right. Get the heck out of here. So here's the problem with playing on stream. I can't place this tent. I can't place my camp down yet because I know they always get found. They always get found. I wonder why that M4 sprayed once. That long spray once. We'll go look for him. I think we leave all of this stuff. Okay, let's go for that. Bear, maybe, but I don't know if we're that far for a bear. But that does sound like a bear spray. We'll see. We'll see what it turns out to be. I'm sorry you guys are chatting stuff and I'm not directly like reacting to it. I get so focused and I'm really bad at multitasking. The backpack upstairs is not useful to me because of how light it is. We could have used it to carry some stuff, but and I still never saw the other backpack you guys are talking about. W streamer. Where could this have been, though? These shots could have been... These shots could have been... If we're going from the castle, we're going south. Hey, these had to be, like, close to Sidnick. Or there's a base over here. Maybe there's some guys leaving a base over here. We used up all of our food. I'm gonna stop here and eat some of my breakfast, guys. I'm sorry. So hungry. Let's see if we hear any more shots. The shelter at the entrance, we placed that there to jump into the base. That's why you're asking about that. That's how we got in. All right, Maverick. Thanks for hanging out, man. Good luck on the run. If you get a chance to come back, let us know how it went. To be honest, I shouldn't be running for these shots because I am live and this is just asking to be stream sniped, you know? is. We're not gonna say what server it is on live. You know what I'm gonna do? This is the only water well in the area aside from Sitnik. I might camp this water well, to be honest. Excuse me, might be able to get a fact hit. Seems like the rating or the shots came from like that house right there, that tree line. Without a sniper scope, I'm most definitely not pushing across that field. They'll see me from a mile away, even if I flank the tree line. You have a problem with stream snipers because I think it would be hard to figure out what server it is. Loca, it's 110% one of the easiest things you'll ever do in your life to figure out what server a streamer is playing. Now, I'm not gonna say how, because maybe people want to know and they just don't know, but so I'm not gonna just spread that information out. But the easiest thing you can do is find out what server somebody's playing. Stream sniping is so easy, it's ridiculous in DayZ. And you know what makes stream sniping worse in DayZ? Is that, let me get a little bit more water. What makes stream sniping the worst in DayZ is that the movement speed in DayZ is so slow. So like if you're stream sniping in Call of Duty and a guy's about to peek a corner, if this is a corner, this tree is a corner, I can act like I'm gonna run to this corner, run around this way, and the stream latency would throw the guys off. And so you can actually have a chance to fight stream snipers. In this game, if a guy's watching me and he knows I'm about to come through this tree line, all he has to do is wait around that area and watch me pop out the tree line. I can't move fast enough. DayZ movement speed is so slow. So you know, like once you go on a flank, they're gonna know which way you're flanking, and then once you stop that flank, they're gonna know you stopped the flank. It's just like, I don't know, man. Stream sniping in DayZ is a serious issue. I thought that was a car. It was a zombie growling. It makes the game almost like not. It makes me not want to stream. I much rather, like, if I'm making a serious video, I would much rather play it off stream. 110%. And that sucks because I like to. Let me actually put my gun up. I like to stream and I like hanging out and talking, but that's normally what it turns into, is just hanging out and talking. Even by a minute. So imagine if I'm fighting a guy and he's in that field over there, right? So this guy's in that field. And if I delay my stream by a minute, not only am I not going to be able to talk to chat, like reply to chat, the replies are going to be so delayed. But then this guy, if he waits there a minute, it's going to take me 2 minutes to do this flank. Like, you know, it's going to take me like a minute and a half to do that whole flank. And he potentially could see me by then. Or you just wait in a certain town, or wait, like these guys, if these guys are stream sniping, they could just like come around the area that I'm at. And even if there's rules against stream sniping on the server, you see they just shot loud and they'll just wait for me to go for it, see which direction I'm pushing from, you know? And then also, you guys have to wait a whole minute for me to reply to what you're saying, to hear what I replied to what you're saying. And that's not fun. Stream sniping is a lot of the reason why I end my stream so early too. Like I probably would stream for longer if I had better internet like available in the area that I live in, and if there wasn't such a big problem with stream snipers. I would stream like 8 hours because I could do stuff freely. And then I can't make a stash. I can't make anything permanent, you know. People are going to know exactly where I put stuff. So there's ways to work around it, and I'm really crying a lot about it, honestly, right now. So, but it is an issue. I would much rather, like, hanging out with you guys and chilling here talking is great. But when it comes to making a really serious video, you know, and really being immersed in the game, like really being immersed, not having to worry about somebody just coming to a bush that I'm in and shoot me in the face because I like to overwatch a town, I'd much rather just play it off stream. It's sad, but it's what it is. I'm going to pick up that revolver because I don't know that we'll be coming back this way and need it. and I'll leave the. Actually, I'll leave this 19 or this 45. Badly and badly. I'll leave this thing. It's a jammer. I don't really want it. Maybe it's time to stream Rust. Yeah, I don't know. Rust is not my game. It's a cool game, but it's not my game. Excuse me. I think that revolver, yeah, was right here. So let's swap this revolver out for this. And let's pick up this chicken for some extra food because we don't know when we're going to eat next. Get the heck out of here. Oh, it was a joke. Yeah, I don't know that much about Rust, so that flew over my head. I used to play Rust, not a lot. Just I had a guy I worked with that was good at Rust, a couple guys, and we used to play together. Is there somebody prone? No, that's the metal. There's metal that folds up right there, I think. That would suck to get shot from there. Yeah, Rust is toxic too. I would imagine I would get banned for streaming Rust, just based off the voice chat alone. At least you can respawn a more desirable spot in DayZ. The DayZ spawn back on the beach. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, in DayZ, if you wanted to pick a server that had sleeping bags or spawn select, you can. It's just not my thing. There's servers that are like Rust though. There's DayZ servers that are like Rust. Plus every Rust server, differently generated map. That's what I like. That's what I love about Rust right there. Random generation. Imagine if every time you spawned in DayZ, Cherno was in a new spot, the town Cherno, and Tizzy was in a new spot. And, you know, like, imagine if these places were in new spots every time you spawned in. Like, every time you played a new server, you know, after wipe, the places changed. It would be like exploring the map for the first time again, all over again. And now there could be a lot of issues with that, but I think that's an amazing idea. That's probably one of the best things about Rust is the random map generation. Like a red tint to the sky, like, oh, okay. Look how beautiful the sky looks. They did good on the sky. I think the guy that was hunting me at the oh man, a handgun scope. I think the guy that was hunting me at the Humvee the other day, I think he had his shoes off when he was walking around because I could hardly hear this guy. Alright, let's get out of here. I think these pants do bad insulation, even when they're wet. They're a better color though. Welcome back, Freshies. Where's the nearest place to get a plate carrier? We gotta go backwards, huh? We gotta go to like we gotta go to Borak to get a plate carrier, or west somewhere. I want NVGs too. Let's see. From the castle, we follow the big power line. Hope the run's been good since I left. Yeah. So you were there when we got in the base, right? There's a fox. You were there when we got in the base, and then after that, we heard like an M4 shooting and some other stuff over here, like in this area, just past the industrial. Then we got some water. Nothing really. Nothing crazy. Oh, you missed being in the base. Okay. Well, you can go back, or you can wait for the video. It's gonna be in a video. This is where the shots kind of were. No, the shots were over there, right? Somewhere. Let's go to somewhere. I don't know. I know where we're going, but let's go there instead of talking about it. Let's hope it's worth it when you roll it back. That's all I hope. When you actually see it. I'm gonna switch you guys to the main screen so you can see a little better. Oh no. All right. I think this rain is killing my frames. I think. We might be over where those guys were shooting at. Check this for a base. That zombie's chill. I think he would have been still angry. Need a heat buff right now. Take a little break. The night wasn't short. It's still getting dark. I just increased the gamma so you guys can see better. Honestly, I probably put up a little too high. Okay. This is not ruined, yeah. Let's take this to the back. Maybe it won't show so much light on the door. And hopefully it doesn't show any light through the back. So whenever these videos get released, I know you guys are wondering about the server. Whenever these videos get released, I'll tell you what server it's on, whether it's like a certain official server or it's a community server or whatever. So if you guys really want to know, you can check the video out. Freshies with the $5 Canadian in super chat. Don't forget to like and sub, everyone. I appreciate that, Freshies. Somebody has to say it because I'm not gonna say it. Much love to you, man. Guys, show Freshies some love in the chat. W Freshies for the $5 Canadian in super chat. Thank you, man. Spending that hard-earned money. I think we're solid. I don't think that the vest will allow stuff to get ruined. I think the vest acts like a protective case. I think. I could be wrong. But really, I'm not gonna put stuff in here because the first thing I'm gonna swap out is the vest. So maybe the shirt actually is the first thing I'm gonna swap out. Where you can swap the shirt quickly. I think we're only gonna get that 1+, so we're solid here. See how this looks. That looks really good. Okay. Breaking one of the big don't have fires at night. Yeah. At least it was just a broom. And the way that they changed that rule is still stands, but the way that they changed it, when they changed that rule, when they changed the fires, the way that you can see the fires, it really made it where you can have fires at night. Because you cannot see a fire from far away anymore. If I get a pick over here, if this M4 guy is here, whoever's here shooting, and I do get a pick over here, I'm going to get a pick, quickly grab the gear, and leave. I'm not even going to, like, if he has a backpack, I'll throw it on if I don't ruin it, and I'll throw on a gun. His primary gun, whatever, and I'll run away. I'm not going to risk it taking all this stuff. We have enough space maybe to click a couple things, but really what I'm going to do is just grab gun and mag and leave and count my blessings. If they have NVGs, though, we're done. This place is getting loot cycled, so there might be a base close by. Just have to be very careful. MVGs is not what I want to fight in this darkness. There could be a base over here. I'm already with the $5 super chat. As always, I always try to press my screen. Watching with a 30-minute delay. Don't want to miss every minute. Nice. I'm ready for a big raid. I feel like we've raided since the wipe, since they wiped the servers. Because this server, since they wiped it, it's only gonna be like smaller bases, unless we're facing a big team. And I feel like that's all I'm running into: is smaller bases, smaller fights. No super geared fights. We ran into one really geared fight in Palana, but I think they were cheaters. Dose, welcome in. You basically have to cross this field and go this way. I don't want to turn my mouse. Yeah, there was a recent wipe. We're going for that heli. We have the food and hydration to make it there. We're going for it. It's kind of the direction. We wanted to go like this direction, but I'll sacrifice and go further south. Livonia, yes sir. Nice, freshies. Handle business, man. We'll be here. We will be here. We're all at work with freshies today, guy. All of us are in the shop with freshies, supporting him on fixing the equipment. That's what our job is today. Wow, he missed a lot. If he doesn't know that there was a wipe, he has been working hard. Drop a like. You have a massive hangover. So you'll leave. Go watch a new video. Nice. Well, thanks for stopping in, Dose. You allow me to take your 41 minutes. Nice. Hopefully it's worth it. I hate to say this, but I feel like it wasn't my best video at all. But I did run into heavy and had a great time. A great run with heavy, so it was the editing side of the game that I just couldn't do. I should get this on compass, and I should probably take these white gloves off while we're running around. We're going south southwest. It's so juicy. Yeah, it happens that way sometimes. At least you spent some time with your friend, though. You'll make it. Be strong. You took one for the team and you made it through. So if that's the castle, and we're going south southwest from the castle. Nice dose. Have a great rest of your day, man. Good luck. Good luck on the hangover. A 1 minute delay on the stream is not a bad idea, and I'm really trying hard to put it together in my head how it would be. The major drawback of that would be, um, people will still know I'm in the fight. You know, they'll know if I left the fight or if I'm in the fight, whatever. If their stream sniping. Also, I won't be able to talk to chat like realistically. It'll just be like relaying messages back and forth to chat. That would suck. That would suck a lot. Where we headed? South, southwest. Okay, so we're going through some trees. We should hit a field. There's gonna be a field and there's gonna be a strip of trees. And I think, oh no, this heli crash could be really far. This heli crash might actually be really far. You also can't talk that much when you're streaming. I talk a lot. Just feeding. Somebody was watching you play and they wanted to know where you're going, what you're doing. Just keep updating. Yeah, we're going to the heli crash. Just hop in the car and go chase him down at the heli. I think after this run, I'm gonna do some work on my other base, on my other run. I'm working on finding a really big base to raid. Already got all the resources. Hopefully that turns out well. Okay. Since we have the compass, I think I can get off of my path a little bit. I like how this sounds like metal. And they gave us a compass that we already had. DayZ can be so peaceful. Even knowing that a guy with MVGs could be behind me in the tree line about to shoot me in the back, still. I wonder why there's an arrow. Like why it's like why this shape? Oh, maybe so you can see more. I guess you don't have to open this one. I like this compass. I like the other one better, but this one's kind of growing on me. I think the other one's called the orienteering compass. I like that one because it's black. It's like it's not so big. When you put this one on your backpack slot, it's so huge. Like it takes up like that much space on your chest. Insane. Okay, paved road. Let's see. Let's get back on track on where we're at. Okay, I see the paved road we just crossed. And there's a military close to here. And I'm kind of concerned about the heli. I don't know exactly where it's going to be at. And I don't just want to wander around. So let's go back. We're running for a heli, but there's a military close, and that heli was really far, and I don't want to run through the woods forever because I don't know. Let's go hit this military up. Okay, I think to hit this military, we'll have to go this way. I think so. I don't know where that heli could have been then. It's not a full moon. It's almost right. Oh no, this is okay. This is Geralto. I don't really want to be here. See how far it is. Yeah, it's not that far. Let's just go back. There's a convoy close down there, but I do kind of want to check it. Only one. Could be from us. I'm hearing stuff. Surprised we're not cold yet. And our temperature's going up too, actually. My knife is not too good. He's pretty far away from the military. Imagine how in shape you would be if you ran around like this all day. I'll take some more slugs. I really need a suppressed pistol. Oh, look, they're matched. My frames are really bad. Okay, this is looted. You know why this is looted? Because them boys are close. Because that loot would have respawned by now. So somebody's doing a loot run. They're around here somewhere. Let's see if they're in this military down here. Can't believe I lost that Hummer yesterday, man. All right, when we come up in this military, we're gonna come up in and have to go to the right. So our first set of items is gonna be along the road. And there's also a heli crash over here. Potential heli crash. Guy was taking the Hummer yesterday, and I had a chambered VSD, and there was 2 more guys in the woods. And I just picked up all of the fear of getting shot in the back, and I took it with me straight to the Humvee and shot the guy. And went right back to a bush. They had a guy overwatching really heavy yesterday. I think I'm gonna stay on the inside of this wall. We got on pretty decently camouflaged clothing right now. Not the best, but it might help us out. want to be, I think, in that tree. That would let us overlook a lot of this place. There's zombies over here. Let's do that first. This is not bad, actually. Maybe I can see a lane right here. This spot is going to expose us to this hill over here, but that's okay. Or to this field. Oh, no. You know what? That tree line over there looks great. I've never been in that tree line to overwatch this place. I'm not gonna mess with this captain. Okay. This is a pretty small military. I think that's all the overwatch that I need to do. Somebody's sitting in that building, then we're out of luck. We'll have to fight them. I would imagine the only one they really could be sitting in is that L-shaped over there. I might drop this captain, though, just to be safe. Right? Okay. Okay, that's not good. I think we need to go back, get that vest. So we don't blow ourselves up. I mean, it's good it's here. At least. It's not loot. I don't think we can get a plate carrier here. I thought there was a Humvee here. Hey. Give me time to shoot. Okay, M4 mag. That'll help us with the M16 if we find one. I didn't even know stuff can drop behind that bed. Another grenade. Oh my goodness. I don't like this town very much. Okay. That one we might actually go for. Might actually make it too. That one's a lot closer than the last. Oh man, the sticks got me. So funny the things that zombies can hear and the things they can't. Please don't scream. I think that's a good trait. Oh, there we go. All right, somebody here for sure. They might have ran for that heli. Let's go for the heli. They needed water, so hopefully they're not super geared. But they most definitely went for that heli. I bet you they went for that heli. Man, okay. If they went for the heli when it crashed, we are so far behind. They've already gotten to the heli, fought the zombies, and got the loot. That sucks, man. Jar, welcome in. Yeah, I never built there. I don't, I don't like that place because the sight lines into the town, and then, like, once you get close to the north side, the northeast side, you can get way too close to the town, like right up in the trees. But I have seen some really successful builds in that mustache house. It's a really crazy fights. So that was like that heli was like this way. It must have been like the one by Nabware. I'm so disappointed, man. I wish we would have seen that guy so much earlier, or that dead zombie. We would have went straight for the heli. Would have been able to get the guy at the heli. We're heavy like we have a plate on. No, we're not. We're close though. John G, how's it going? It's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good. We might actually get a plate one day. We heard a big fight. Must have been by a base or something. We got kind of close to where the fighting was. We were super undergeared. But we got kind of close at night. It didn't really. We didn't really do anything. We didn't really see anything either, though. We've got a decent amount. If we find a blaze, we might be able to raid. If we found a blaze and an M16, or if we found any 308 gun and an M16, and we could carry all of it where we were going, we probably could raid a single wall. I don't know if my teammate from last night had picked up the plastic that we found yesterday, and he hasn't hit me back yet. So, if he didn't pick up the 2 plastics we found yesterday, then we probably won't have the plastics. But with those plastics spawned in there, I bet you that base has a lot of them. Detonators are the tricky part to get. DayZ, let's go. Yes, we do have a lot of followers. We're almost there. 70 subs away from 9K. From 8K to 9K took so long. I think it took over a month. It's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Is that a bear? That is a bear. He wasn't even gonna say nothing. I might have got lag switch yesterday too. Maybe. Maybe not. Hopefully. Hopefully, Jason. I know we will. I'm not doubting it in my mind. It just does take a long time. I'll wait for this bear to move around a little bit. Probably go to the other side of the street. Help me out a little bit as well. Because I am not in the mood to get mauled by a Yogi. When I first started playing the mosque, I used to, when I first started playing Livonia, I used to run east for so long, thinking that it was west. Thinking that I was running west because the map is flipped, like you spawn in the wrong side, the other side of the map. It used to throw me off all of the time. Watching nails. You want that? I don't really want it. You can't even carry it anyway. No. Oh, the heli. Please don't be looted. These zombies up. Is that a car? No, it's a zombie. He has a backpack. I'll take that. Okay. We need that Vega mag. We do need that Vega mag. But I gotta get this backpack first. What? Oh my goodness, man. What the heck? Really? Really? How did I ruin that backpack? I think we're all good in here. Another jacket. I don't even need this, really. Ellie was so bad. That heli was terrible. You on TikTok? I think your edits would go hard on there. Nice. Yes, I am on TikTok, but I don't post anything on there right now. I will be posting stuff on there soon. Your AC's out in your car. Well, you gotta get that fixed. It's too hot. It's too hot in the summer. Okay. If we get a Vega now, we can use it to raid. So Vega, 3 nades, a bunch of 308. We need a 308 gun. We most definitely need a 308 gun. Maybe a 5.56 gun. We most definitely have enough to raid now, though. Maybe we should take that box, go back and get that box of nails to make a stash. Might be worth it. That bear is getting pretty close. Oh, the bison. What I wanted was a suppressor off of it. I really didn't want that bison. Yeah, it's way too hot. In the summertime, to be riding on the carbon AC. Polygon military channel. I don't know how to say the other word. That looks so bad. Let's see. Looks like there's. I think I'm seeing the carnival behind that right here. I think I'm seeing the carnival directly in line with that apartment. I was gonna say there looks like there's a tent on top of that apartment, but I think it's the carnival. Let's see who lives in Nabra. Zombie got me. You know that one zombie in that town could have died from the gas. It could have been gas and that zombie was dead and then the gas cleared. But I didn't hear the bomb drop, so I think that zombie should have despawned. The zombie's working on that sheep for us. We might get a free meal. Yeah. Go down this way and get it. We have a little bit of room. Hopefully Nabra military has something good for us. Maybe there's a base in Nabra as well. Try and check. I think tomorrow we'll take a break from this DayZ grinding kind of stuff, and we'll do some we'll do a new map or something like that. You know, something where we find a lot of players. I don't like doing maps where we don't know where we're at though. That's the problem. I like doing maps where I at least know kind of where I'm at. But maybe we'll do something like Bitterroot or something like that. What happened to the zombie? Oh, there must have been 3. Should have watched him kill the zombie, or kill the sheep. Okay. He must have killed the sheep over here then. I don't know where he killed this thing at. Oh well. I don't have a suppressor or anything. Get the one in the back, please. No, we need this one. I hate when that happens. Birds in, welcome in. We're using more energy on getting this food than I would like. Oh well, we'll leave it. I don't even care. I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Okay, here's a saw. That's good. I think it's a 4-slot. Oh man. I want to go over here before we go into town. I've had so many fights here. So many fights. That door just opened, but I think it's that glitch where the door opens. You get close to it. This place is terrible. Be quick about this. Look over this town. We have no type of scope or anything. There should be tons of zombies by the fire station, and I don't see any. I don't see any zombies in town. Oh, there is a fat base on top of that apartment, I think. Yeah, there's a fat base up there. Look at that. There's a fat base. They got watchtower kits going and everything. Yeah, we're about to be here a lot. Look at that base up there. Is that a guy standing on top? No zombies by the fire station. See, the last time I had a big fight here, there was zombies. There was a fire station base. Man. Okay. There's no way. That's the highest apartment in the town. That's the one past the PD, past the medical. See, the medical's right there. I don't know if you can see the right of the fire station. There's a rooftop before you get to the brown double. There's a rooftop. That's the medical. There's a house behind that. So there's the medical there. There's a house there, and then that apartment is literally the tallest one around here. That apartment can see the military. It can see all the way up the hill over here. It can see the approach from the north. It can see the max over to the right. Like, you can see everywhere. That's a big operation, man. We're most definitely gonna be here a lot. I do need a scope though. They're gonna have the military on lock. It's probably gonna be trapped. They're gonna have snipers on the roof. They're probably gonna have the apartments on lock. This is where it's at right here. This is where the money's at. All right. This turned out great. This is a great stashing. I mean, great. This was a great recon mission right here coming in that board. It's exactly what we wanted. We don't have anything to do anything right now, but most definitely will be there for a while. If I get a hatchet, I can make a stash, but if I get a plank pile, I can make a stash as well. Passed a few plank piles on the way, but hatchet. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. So I guess the plan is now to go to Nabor Military, make this stash with this plank pile first, go to Nabor Military, and then hopefully be able to come up from Nabor Military. Somebody dropped that there, and they've been taken from this plank pile, so that's not bueno. Unfortunately, we do have to cut it here for time, guys. If you guys know anybody that you want to raid, that you enjoy watching on DayZ, throw their name out there, and we will try and raid them. We try to raid new people as often as we can on the stream. So I'm gonna pop over as always and see who we have to raid that we're following already. And it looks like we have Beans is live, FT is live, and Sil is live. Sil is surviving as a solo on this new something, maybe a new map. And I'll just wait to make this quick, guys, because I know a lot of the retention drops off towards the end here. We have Beans, FT, and Sil. I think a Tuesday night DayZ adventure, vanilla DayZ with Toby, and solo. Let's do solo with Sil. We'll do that. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out. We're going to go through the super chats today. And it looks like we only had 2 that I can remember. 3, I think. Let's see. We had 2. We have Freshies come in with the $5 super chat. Canadian. And then Marathi with the $5 super chat. Much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys. And everybody else hanging out. All you guys watching on TV. All the lurkers. The new video should be coming out very, very soon. We've been having so much action lately, guys. You're not going to be disappointed at all. So very, very soon we're going to have the new video out. And then for the next like 5 videos, it's gonna be straight action, straight base building, straight raiding, straight fights, a lot of survival stuff, lot of building solo camps, a lot of solo official. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And we're almost to 10K, not 8.92K, we are almost to 10K, but we're about to be 9K. Hopefully this week. So thank you guys for hanging out. That is all from me. I'll go over to Sill's stream and watch him play some solo DayZ for a bit with you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one.